純萬寶路。萬寶路世界純和嘅一面。
This is Dakari Muchinetta, a tobacco farmer.
Hi, I'm Dakari Muchinetta and from Monadira, which is located in Zimbabwe, Africa. I'm a tobacco grower from Marlboro, and now I'm at the point where I've been forced to change what I do for work. With all these new suppliers, I've lost money for 3 years, and I was hoping the economy would rise again, but unfortunately, since 2004, it's been on the decline. In 2004, prices were at about $1.36 per pound. Now I'm lucky to get 10 cents per pound. The price per pound has decreased steadily, and now I'm losing money. And at age 30, with a wife and 2 kids, I need a source of income, and growing tobacco isn't going to get the job done. 10 years ago, before Marlboro started getting new suppliers, my friends and I here in Zimbabwe were making good money and it was all good. The moment Marlboro started buying from other tobacco growers, we were in trouble because we didn't have the ability to mass-produce goods like our competitors in other countries. We lacked proper machinery to compete with other growers and now we're forced to make money other ways. Another reason why the tobacco prices have dropped so much is because the Zimbabwean government has never offered us a better exchange rate. We used to get paid in local currency, which meant 55 Zimbabwe dollars to $1 US. The fertilizers are becoming expensive as well, and the equipment in the fertilizers are very harmful to children who are helping out on the farm. It would be nice to eliminate the middleman as well, who grades the tobacco, and ship directly out of Marlboro ourselves. The companies, however, say we don't know how to grade tobacco, and therefore don't trust us as middlemen. We also are being cheated because many tobacco farmers have bought 5 and 6 bales, and a week later, when receiving payment, say they only supplied 3 or 4, so they're being cheated out of 1 or 2 bales, which is a lot of money. These graders can get away with it because since there are so many growers now, they're bound to capitalize on someone who isn't paying attention and robs them of their rightful payment. New plantations and growers for these big cigarette and cigar companies like Marlboro have taken away my livelihood. Before, these companies relied on people like me to supply them. We were paid fairly. Now people like me are a dime a dozen, and we're left to starve out on the streets.
This is Pablo Machuca, a factory worker.
Hi, I'm Pablo Machuca and from a small town named Rand, just out of Newport News, Virginia. Living in Rand was nice until about the age of 16 when steel and brick monsters started forming all along the bay in Virginia Beach. Several jointed factories owned by Marlboro were put up, which increased the town's population and created pollution. I initially hated these cigarette factories for being built, but I needed a job. These factories were just put across the bay and were paying me under the table, tax-free. Though this is illegal, my family has been really struggling in the recession, and we were desperate. My parents immigrated to America 20 years ago and told me never to let a good opportunity slip by. I ended up working here in the factory where I've been in the past 2 years. If this job wasn't helping me support my family, I would have never worked here in the first place. Marlboro has ruined the community. Rand and other neighboring towns' densities has been rising, and the bay has been getting polluted. What was once a nice, peaceful place has become a nightmare. I have been getting tax-free pay, but my supervisor is terrible. I am being cheated regarding my hours and even pay at times. I never received the pay for the work I'm owed. For my supervisor claims there is no way with my chatty ways and production level that I work 12-hour days, so he pays me for 11, though I am in the factory for 12. The working conditions are atrocious. Here at the factory, we are in charge of forming the cigarettes after getting the tobacco shipped here. Sometimes you even have to grade the tobacco and get in trouble if we make a mistake. Grading tobacco isn't one of our specialties, but clearly Marlboro could care less how we feel. It's business as usual. Anyway, we have to roll the leaf around the tobacco for cigars to roll up the cigarettes by using machines. Though this isn't brain surgery, it can be very tedious. I've heard rumblings that my position, along with others, are being eliminated. 4 new waves of immigrants are flocking here to work for even less. In short, this 2-year tenure has become a disaster and should have never happened. Marlboro should not have factories here, but rather near where they can buy their materials so they can centralize in one spot rather than negatively affect the lives of people around the world. This company is ruining all of our lives.
This is Vincent Bonds, a professor at UCLA.
My name is Vincent Bonds, and I was born in Quebec, Canada, and have since moved to Canada, California in order to pursue a master's degree in history at UCLA. I have been a historian for many years since then, and I can truthfully say that there are many reasons why I believe Marlboro has positively influenced the views surrounding globalization. Globalization has helped many people find jobs across the country since the demand for goods has increased with the expansion of trade across the world. Marlboro is one of the main companies which has greatly influenced commercial trade, and Marlboro has become a worldwide icon with its mascot, Marlboro Man, visually recognizable as a cowboy to virtually anyone, anywhere across the globe. Despite the common criticism that Marlboro has negatively impacted society with the introduction of nicotine, this is false, however, since cigarettes have been proven to aid in the suppression of daily stress, which many lower and middle class workers rely on in order to go about their daily lives.